Let's just dig in. Right here on the Quant X page, they write about their latest short film, which was produced by Alliance FinTech, where both Gilbert and Martin participated in the video. Apologies. Speaking on the future of money, CBDCs, programmable payments, tokenized deposits. This video actually stayed up. I know a lot of people downloaded it straight off the bat because of fear that it would be taken down, same as the previous video. So this is from November 27th. It is today, November 28th. As you can see here, there's two videos. The second video we'll get in a bit, which is also interesting, but for, well, my opinion, different reasons. They also wrote an article accompanying said video. Links to all of this are obviously in the description. This is written by Rachel Baugh. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Apologies. B-A-U-G-H. Tagged CBDC digital currencies in digital pound. Quote from Gilbert: CBDCs are programmable payments with tokenized deposits. Give people greater control over their money. And videos also on the homepage of Quant themselves. Interesting take is that once again, and they open fire on cryptocurrencies. There was a discussion in the Quamfy Lounge 2.0 the other day, whether Quant was a cryptocurrency and why Gilbert would defame cryptocurrencies at large, as his token is one of them. And the distinction was well made in the discussion that Gilbert, quote unquote, lashes out towards all the cryptocurrencies trying to be money. He's making the point very well in the video. I recommend you watch it. We'll look at a small bit of it in a sec. But Quant is not trying to be money. It's a utility token, and there is a distinction, so well legally as practically, right? Quant is not, the token is not created to become money. It's not to be used as money. It's not pretending to be money. It's designed to be used on the network, and that is it. Yet the Bitcoins of this world are actually trying to replace money, and Gilbert makes, my opinion, strong case for that will never happen, not at scale, and that there are certain things that currencies need to abide by before they can be called currencies. And the cryptocurrency term kind of murks the waters a bit. People questioning whether token not needed, team abandoning the token, which they're obviously not. But yeah, the devil is in the details, as always. Some statistics here once again, right? 93% central banks exploring CBDCs, and I'm not going into the politics, but these things are happening. And Quant's a good way, in my opinion, to get some exposure to that. Obviously, talking about the cashless societies, speaking about the limitations that our current fiat system has, right? Right now, we're working with e-money. I can send money by phone to Tim in the Netherlands, and it will be there instantly. Sorry. Yet no money has changed hands right now. That will all be settled later. And the same goes for when you pay at a store, right? It's all IOU letters, and it just creates an enormous backlog. Nothing is automated, and there's very little to no security when you pay sellers online, any way, shape, or form, and so on. So it is time to evolve, and CBDCs can do this. Here they speak about the programmable payments, using tokenized deposits, real-time tokenized banking, all those good things. And Quant is front and center of this. It's more and more clear that what they did with Project Rosalind, right, is so much more than just an experiment, and its reach goes far beyond just that project, right? Project Meridian. It's also in the video. Project Mbridge, more or less confirmed MDAP, also highlighted in the video, as we will see right now. Beautiful layout. Very nice editing, in my opinion. Tomorrow's money needs to be interoperable, programmable, and secure.
Operates very digitally. We roam the world with our phones digitally. We move easily between countries, and everything comes with us. But the one thing that's been left behind is our money. People think our money is digital. We've got internet banking. We've got automatic real-time payments and transactions, card payments. All of those things are an overlay of the old money system. When you do a tap on a payment, a lot of things happen in the back end, and linked to that is a lot of parties that have to do things just to make that transaction happen. There's a way to streamline it, obviously, with fraud checks, counterparty risk checks, but there's a better way. If you make it purely digital, in line with society's needs, it removes a lot of the friction, it creates a lot of efficiency, and really provides a new way to use money.
Not super smart, it works okay, but there's quite a lot of friction in it. And then we've got things like cryptocurrencies coming up, we've got private currencies from big tech companies coming up. So where we're at the moment, we're at a bit of a crossroads. What are consumers going to be using to pay for things? And CBDC is kind of the answer to that, in terms of where do you want to go, right? Do you want your money to be owned by and controlled by random people on the internet, by massive tech companies, or by the government you elected? Today's money it varies a lot, right? In the UK, it's great. We have some of the best payment systems in the world. In other countries, it's not so good. But there's only so much you can do with it. There's no programmability, there's no automation. It isn't very smart, and it's quite fragmented. CBDC promises to add a whole level of programmability and automation to people's money so that they've got
workflows, but it makes your money, your bank account in your money roam.
If I'm selling you...
This is what I spoke about. The Mbridge platform, where you see the central bank of the United Arab Emirates, People's Bank of China, Bank of Thailand, Hong Kong Monetary Authority. They are all caught up in this. Technically, if this is an MDAP for Overledger, that would obviously be great. Them looking at this, pointing at this in this video, I like to think it's for us.
You something and you promise to pay me, I just got to trust you. If it's a CBDC, you can promise to pay me and you can lock the money for me, right? So you can't spend that money on anything else. I know you're good for it. So then I'll send you whatever it is that you're buying from me. You don't pay until you've received it. You look at it, you go, okay, this isn't broken. Martin wasn't lying about it. I want to pay it. You sign for it with a delivery company. Delivery company is connected to the system. That releases the money that was locked in your bank account to me. That principle applies to lots of different transactions.
The whole concept of
some shots from when it
very complex and
I think The Office,
very
maybe
difficult to do. What we're doing as Quant is really being the pioneer in this space, making the leap to digital currencies from central banks or to commercial bank money very easy and seamless to do. We're making it easy to integrate into existing systems.
Expensive coffees.
Banks can get involved today. They can do a private-public partnership. They can co-create what a CBDC should look like for them. They can have a seat at the table to provide their requirements. And what we do as Quant is really help everyone evolve to a new form of money, to a new form of smart money.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things there. If you go through the video, people from Counchill found other screenshots as well, other laptop screens from Project Meridian and such. They're Gilbert eggs, I think. He knows So we go through these things with a fine-tooth comb, and we try and figure out as much as we can from these videos. And I mean, it's not really leaking. I mean, most things we already know. I'm not saying he's making mistakes, but it's a nice little 1-2 with the community, I think. So a lot of things getting revealed. Other video, we'll get into that in a bit. Last time when they launched a couple of videos, we hoped that things would be ramping up. We still have to wait and see, right? It's I mean, things change quickly there, and they pivot whenever they can with their agile methodology. Which is a blessing and a curse, obviously, because we cannot put any expectations on the horizon. On the other hand, we can also expect that they will go which is best, with the way which is best for the company. And in the end, that will translate into returns on our end, right? Short-term pain, long-term gain. It's quite silly that we want Gilbert to release gateways. Well, that's not silly, but we want him to do it now, which is silly, because that would imply that we know better how to run his company than he does. As Greg said, Gilbert, go make me my millions faster. It struck me a little bit as odd, but yeah. Millions. Bitcoin, looking at price, coin